National League Championship Series, but they'll preview what's going on a big sports Saturday with baseball and college football. NBA preseason is starting to wrap up. We're going to tip things off on Wednesday for the NBA season on ESPN. A lot going on tonight when we're done here from Philly and then out to Berkeley.
All right, so much fun tomorrow. And what about BYU at Boise State last night?
What a game last night.
Unbelievable. Brian Harsin is he's continuing to find ways to win for his football team. And we keep talking about that group of 5.
Well, again, 3 wins by 7 points or less already this year. I mean, it is getting so tight with these teams. And this is the time of year where that happens. Boise State making noise. P.J. Fleck and an undefeated Western Michigan team. South Florida Bulls making noise. Navy and Ken Niumatalolo doing another fantastic job in Annapolis with that upset win over division rival Houston.
And next Friday night, we go to Tampa for South Florida hosting Navy. Coming in there, got another great ball game like this one.
Could be a top 25 game next week. So they go short again this time, and it's Dearness Johnson from inside the 15 trying to find space. And he will get tackled shy of the 30-yard line. Decent field position here for South Florida. We talked about it last night. What a shocking end to that game. I mean, Kalani Sitake's got to be thinking, what do I got to do to get a blowout? Every game these guys play is close. Rhett Allman has the kick block on 2nd down, but because it didn't pass the line of scrimmage, BYU recovers. They have 2 more shots. The Taysom Hill Hail Mary, I know this stopped your heart a couple times.
It did. Well, and last year, Brigham Young beat
Boise State. Yeah, exactly. That was Tanner Mangum last year. And this year, Taysom Hill trying to make it happen. Boy, every loss has been heart-wrenching for BYU this year. And Boise State's playing them close, too, all season long. Nothing there from Marlon Mack. It is Jared Alwan, one of the inside backers, stepping up, senior out of Cherry Hill and Camden Catholic, making the stop.
Yeah, penetration. We talked about it all night. And when you can get penetration like Avery Robinson did, makes it very difficult to move the ball.
Temple's one of the best tackle for loss teams in the country. They've got a half dozen of them tonight. Flowers, run pass option here, and a great job by Hassan Reddick with the speed. This is a next level guy. Elite talent off the edge for Temple's D.
Absolutely, and Stephon Marshall did a really good job of sitting on the line of scrimmage and flattening it out. It was a run pass option, and he gave Flowers no place to go with the ball. So they're in a tough situation now on 3rd down. You can see that Temple bunch is pumped.
Flowers taking a deep shot for Adams for separation. He nearly had it, but Delvin Randall stayed right with him. Boy, Adams nearly had that just at the last moment. Randall was there to tip it.
It looked like Randall might watch him catch it. Delvin was in a perfect position for it. He just tipped it, so he did get his hands on it. It looked worse than it was, but good play by Delvin Randall. He's made a couple of tremendous plays here lately.
I think that was a great throw and a really good defensive play for a receiver who was in a good spot.
It was. And Adams nearly came up with a catch.
So Jahad Thomas steps back to return this John Hernandez punt. Pressure is there. It is deflected. It is blocked. It is run down to the sidelines for Temple by Mitchell Wilcox. Beg your pardon. Webb. Kirkwood. 89 Kirkwood. Offensive player was in on special teams. And the deflection gives Temple the ball with great field position.
You've got these big guys up front blocking. A lot of times you'll get through them. Jacob Martin getting back there, putting his hands on the ball, knocks it back. You cannot have special teams turnovers and block kicks on the road. Big play for Temple.
The junior out of Aurora, Colorado with the deflection sets him up at the 20 after Kirkwood scooped it up for Temple.
Now you got to go get your 7.
And can they cash in? That's been a question at times. They go with Thomas out of the eye this time. And he's got an alley to run through. 1st and goal, Temple. Harris finally caught up to him. 11 yards for Jahad Thomas.
Really good job of Bryant blocking downfield. You can just see these guys have a lot of good body language. They're feeling confident. Now they go back, keep their momentum, but slow the game down a little bit.
Harris went to the sideline. Looked like he was in some pain, so one of their best defensive players is not on the field right now for this first down and goal situation. There is Thomas, and Jahad Thomas lunging for the goal line. Touchdown, Temple.
It's an isolation play. Shark is leading up inside. The linebacker been getting tired of having hit him in the face. So he jumps up inside. He was a backup. You can see this is going to be really, really close. We may get us a replay on this one.
Again, if the hand is on the ground, he's still alive on the play. If any other part of the arm goes down, that's when he would be ruled down. It looks